This is Pulse 95.
Pulse 95.
It's the Morning Majlis.
It's the Morning Majlis.
Talking the stories that are shaping headlines, plus those that make you go,
Welcome back onto the Morning Majlis. This is Rania Saadi with Abdul Karim Hanif and Ahmed Dawood. Well, over the weekend, on the 18th of December to be specific, the world celebrated a very important day, especially for us here, because this is a very significant day for us. We celebrated World Arabic Language Day. And it's significant for us Arabs, and it's significant for us Sharjawis and Sharjawiyas, and really significant for the whole world because on December 18th, 1973, Arabic officially became among the 6 official languages of the United Nations. And these include French, English, Russian, Spanish, and Chinese. So Arabic became the 6th official language for the UN. And of course, there's an international day of celebration for every language. And on December 18th, it's World Arabic Language Day. And the UAE actually set a kickstart of a host of activities and programs to celebrate this day with all the webinars and virtual events lined up. Residents and visitors actually got a chance to easily expand their Arabic vocabulary as they learn more about the language. And there's also this article I came across about the phrases that you need to know if you're traveling around the UAE, if you're an expat or not an Arabic speaker. So I'm going to start with AK because he speaks Arabic probably better than me.
It's really good.
To be honest. But like, what do you think? What are the phrases that really will come in handy for an expat that is not a native Arabic speaker that they need to know when they're traveling around an Arab country, whether the UAE or any other country? Just a couple of phrases or a couple of words that they must know. Besides marhaba, which is hello.
You can learn this very important phrase. المدرج الخرفكان كان الهدية الجميلة والمتميز, and you can just say it's
no. Just give phrases and words that will come in handy for any, let's say, tourist or expat. Like أنا اسمي رانيا. My name is Rania.
الخرفكان.
It's all about خرفكان with you.
Yeah, of course. No, what we can say, I think what you could say is كيف الحال is
كيف الحال, how's it going?
Yeah, that's pretty useful. You could also say شو أمورك كيف الجو أنتم.
It's like, what's up?
It's tough because you have to pick a dialect, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like, do you go with Fusha? Do you go with
that's the confusing
Emirati
part.
Arabic? And
that is the confusing part.
it's the toughest thing, yeah.
Yeah, when I watched the Khorfakan movie, it was all in Fusha, so I was amazed. It's like, yeah, this is my
But
language.
you understood most of it,
Most
right?
of it, yes.
Yeah.
You could say, the most important thing is learning the numbers. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
I'd say just learn the numbers. That's very
1
simple.
2
right.
3 4 5 6 7. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. And then maybe come hada, how
ما
much is it?
هذا? What is this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, kam hada is important.
كم
How
تبلغ
much?
How much? Yeah. كم تبلغ التكلفة? How much does it cost?
See, kam
What
tablagh
else?
al-taklufa is really complicated.
Yeah.
I would simplify it. I would just say kam hada.
كم هذا?
Yeah.
كم هذا could be how much is this?
Or in Fusha you say أين هذا, or
أين هذا, where is it?
وين هذا,
No.
Yeah.
شكرا جزيلا, thank you. Or
exactly.
شكرا, thank you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that'll
So
come in handy.
these are very useful phrases. So tourists coming in and they want to ask about, where. Look, the wonders about United Arab Emirates is everyone speaks English. Everyone speaks even Hindi and Urdu as well. You'll find loads of Emiratis who speak Urdu, and so if you are stuck somewhere, or
if someone speaks to you in Arabic and you don't understand, just say لا أفهم, I don't understand.
Yeah, لا أفهم, ما أفهم.
ما أفهم, لا
exactly.
أفهم. So yeah.
So that's where you got to learn. Well, there's so much to learn
So much to learn and so much to talk about this hour.
So much to talk about this hour. We just got drifted away slightly. But we're talking about the Arabic language in greater detail, celebrating it as a language recognized by the United Nations. We will also talk about the inaugural concert at Khorfakan. That's something that we're looking forward to. But I decided this morning to have a little bit of
quiz.
fun for sure.
This is the Majlis quiz.
This is the Majlis quiz.
Pulse 95.
Usually in radio, we say top of the hour, which is very short, but we've taken it to a whole new level at the moment.
We could.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
So I'm asking you this question this hour. Do you guys like radio?
Yes.
Yeah.
Love radio.
Where can you listen to Pulse 95?
On the website, on Pulse 95 radio website, and also on SBA platform app. You can upload SBA app, which is the Sharjah Broadcasting Authority, and you can look for Pulse 95. Also, you can listen to our podcasts, audio podcasts, or you can also stream us on
YouTube.
on YouTube, video.
YouTube. You
Yeah.
can.
A lot of ways to check us out.
Now, a lot of
Instagram
people,
as well.
Instagram as well.
Yeah.
But where can you traditionally hear us?
On the radio in the car.
Yeah, of course. So
better.
a lot of you might be thinking this is an advert, but my question to you is, because this is a question that my nephew asked me.
Right.
Shout out to all of you who might be working in the production industry. We are available on 95.0 FM.
Right.
What does FM stand for?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
What does FM on 95.0 FM
Yeah,
stand
what is
for?
the difference between AM and FM?
Yeah. Well,
'Cause there is FM and
There is
Yeah.
a set difference. But
Yeah.
what does the term FM stand for? And this is why I got confused, because when I went to the press conference of the foreign minister, and they were telling
Foreign
us,
minister.
foreign minister,
Foreign minister,
foreign minister
Very
Pakistan.
good.
95.0 foreign minister.
So they asked us to, all the press to sit down, and then they were discussing, this person's going to be sat there, FM's going to be sat there, this is going to be sat there. I was like, hang on a minute, which radio station is over here? But then turns out that they said FM as in foreign minister. But yes, FM, what does it stand for? If you know the answer, text us on 42.
It's something frequency, but I don't know what the M stands for. But I'm
Muscle.
thinking
Good.
it's frequency.
Frequency muscles, yes.
Frequency muscles?
Yes,
Maybe.
you never know. But
That's still, but what does the AM stand for?
Ah.
If this is frequency.
augmented reality, you never know. Well, stay with us on the Morning Majlis. If you know the answer, what does FM in the world of radio stand for? Text us on 4215. We'll be right back after a bit of a short break.
Join the conversation with the Morning Majlis. Pulse 95.
Welcome back onto the Morning Majlis, and we are celebrating a very important day. We couldn't celebrate it on the same day because it was the weekend, because on December 18th, the world celebrates World Arabic Language Day. It's celebrated annually, and it honors a language that is spoken by more than 290 million people all around the world. And the World Arabic Language Day commemorates the role Arabic played in promoting the dissemination of the sciences and the philosophers and the philosophies, actually, of ancient civilizations, such as the Greeks and the Romans, and also in giving birth to the European Renaissance as well. But Arabic is a strongly pronounced language, and it manifests in particular in the 15th letter of its alphabet of Al-Vad. That's why they call it the language of Al-Vad. The sound that does not exist in any other language around the world, and this is why Arabic is so unique and is called the language of Al-Vad.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, that's something I didn't know as well. A lot of unique sounds coming out of the Arabic language, and it's an important day, the World Arabic Language Day. It's been celebrated since 2012. Coincides with the day in 1973, 18th of December. That's when the General Assembly of the UN adopted Arabic as the 6th official language of the organization. And the importance of Arabic cannot be understated. A beautiful language, whether in its classic form or the local dialects, very diverse language, depending on the medium used, whether it's oral expression or poetry or calligraphy, or written standard Arabic language. And it played a major role as well in the promotion of Greek and Roman sciences and philosophies to Renaissance Europe, also enabled a dialogue of cultures along the Silk Roads from the coast of India to the Horn of Africa as well. A language that continues to evolve with technological advancements, and that's what we're celebrating today.
Absolutely. It's the language of the Quran. It does not only hold a symbolic value among Muslims, but is also spoken in many churches in the Arab world. And it's also a significant part of Jewish history because Jewish history was also originally written in Arabic. So it's a very, very important language.
It certainly is, and we are also celebrating something amazing this time round. We're celebrating, trying to find the right term for it, عروض التسوق.
Yeah, shopping.
Yeah. Shopping promotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're celebrating here in the Emirate of Sharjah. So that's what's going on. So, but celebrating in terms of Arabic and the importance of it, we were learning a couple of key phrases that people would like to know and remember if they are new to the country. For example, I would say was Kam Hada is the number one.
Kam Hada, how much is that?
And Wain Hada.
Where is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These two terms.
Marhaba.
Marhaba.
Hello. كيف حالك? أو كيفك.
So many ways to say it.
So many ways to say it because it
Shhalaj.
depends. Yeah. But كيف حالك, I think everyone would
yeah,
unify
for sure.
In saying that. كيف حالك أو كيف حالك. No, كيف حالك is fine for everyone, let's just say. كم هذا, وين هذا. What else would we want to say? شكرا, thank you.
مرحبا بكم كل السامعين على البرنامج.
رجاء, please.
No.
Sami'in, but I like that.
Okay. All Sami'in. Well, shout out to all of you listeners out there. مشاهدين الكرام على اليوتيوب.
Very good.
Very nice.
Yeah, okay. So that's very important. Well, thank you all for tuning in so far. This is the Morning Majlis. If you've got any specific Arabic terms that you'd like people to remember, know, or recommend.
What's your favorite Arabic word for all the expats and non-Arabic speakers? What is your favorite Arabic word that you heard and you were just fascinated with or just couldn't get? A lot of people would say yalla yalla because that's like the easiest one.
Yeah.
Yalla, let's go. Yalla yalla yalla. A lot of them say that a lot.
I like afa. Like when someone does something really nice to you and you don't want them to do it, you're like afa, stop it.
Yeah, don't
like,
do
there's so
it,
many
yeah.
ways you can use it. It's a very useful word.
You can use it in any other way.
Yeah,
other
like you can use it in many other ways.
That's
Those
true.
are the words that I like, that you can apply them to so many different contexts.
Yeah.
Afa is one of those useful words, I think.
Yeah, what are your favorite phrases
My
or terms?
favorite when I was growing up was hello, which means good. And I'd reply back, oh, hello.
Oh.
Hello to you
Okay.
too.
Very good.
Well, it was hello, but it's okay. It happens when you're growing up and you're trying to learn new terms and getting acquainted by them. But we leave you.
Every time I say that I'm from Iraq, originally from Iraq, a lot of people say, oh, shakumaku. Like that's because in our dialect, shakumaku is what's up.
Oh.
It's different for every language or every dialect. So I'm always fascinated by how many people would instantly just kind of relate and say, oh, shakumaku. Like immediately after I say I'm from Iraq, and they're like, shakumaku. I'm like, okay, that's the only word that you know in Iraqi. So, a lot of people are fascinated with that. So, what are the phrases that you're fascinated with in Arabic and you like to always throw at Arabic speakers?
Of course. Well,
text us 4215.
Text us 4215. We're appreciating all the thoughts and messages coming in this hour. And one phrase that I could say is النبض 95.0 القلب الشارق.
من قلب الشارق.
من قلب الشارق. There we go. From the heart of Sharjah. Stay with us. This is the Morning Majlis, only on Pulse 95.
Pulse 95.
Between local lines, notes from the Emirate.
Well, Sharjah is gearing up for a concert organized by the Sharjah Government Media Bureau at Khurfa Khan Amphitheater, set to take place on December 31st. That's New Year's Eve. And we've got some pretty big names. Hussein Al-Jasmi and then Ram.
I want tickets. I'm calling out for the people who can hook me up with tickets. I need tickets to this concert. Those two I love and I listen to religiously. Hussein Al-Jasmi and Al-Gham. Come on.
Yeah, it's going to be the New Year's Eve.
Abdul, you probably don't you don't know Angham.
I know Khorfakan.
You know Khorfakan
Khorfakan.
very well.
Yeah.
And you like probably Hussein al-Jasmi, but you probably don't know Angham, right?
No.
She's very well known Egyptian singer, and she's just, I mean, she's so, I don't know, I love her. I love
beautiful
her.
voice.
Angie. Yeah,
Beautiful
I know
voice.
Angie really well.
Angie.
Yeah.
No, Angham.
No, Angham.
Yeah.
There we go.
You know, her name translates into tunes. So even her name
Does
is
it?
musical.
I had no idea she was Egyptian, and that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, she's Egyptian.
What's cool about this is it's taking place at the Amphitheater, which you guys have pretty good experience with
Oh.
Yes.
as a venue.
It's a beautiful place. The Khorfakan Amphitheater is Roman styled. It's big, huge. It's bigger than Al Majaz Amphitheater, I have to say. It's very new. It's brand new. It was actually built within 6 months. It was built in
did,
6
yeah.
months. And for it to be built in 6 months and to be this spectacular and this big and so modern, and I don't know, it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful venue, beautiful place. I would definitely go there for future concerts. This is the place to be for any future concerts. And very comfortable. Also, it has... we talked about also has many venues around it, like for example restaurants, cafes, the beach, the waterfall that was also inaugurated at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it really is a marvel on its own. I've got to say, look, it's added another wonderful feature to Khorfakan. So if
Definitely.
you're looking for a random, I wouldn't say random, if you might be off like this week, some people are, lots of people in fact are, and if you're looking for something very children friendly, and something a bit more picturesque than Planet, you can go down to Sheath Park, start your day off there, and then move on to the Khorfakan beach, grab some lunch, and then also following that go to that amphitheater, take some pictures. You're done for the day really, and then you can just ease off and have a nice dinner somewhere along the beach after a bit of a swim. So
Beautiful. It's
full day.
overlooking the Khorfakan Corniche as well.
Yeah.
So it's like sightseeing from all the spots, literally.
And we watched that film, Khorfakan.
Yeah.
All of us, most of us as a team, and it really was an experience that I do cherish.
You literally can see the whole city of Khorfakan when we were watching the film. And when you're looking around, you're not just looking at the film, you're looking at the film, and then when you're looking around, you're looking from the right side, you're looking at the waterfall, and from the front side, you're looking at the Corniche, and from the left side, you're looking at mountains, and it's just a beautiful, spectacular view, and experience, and plus, this is all in open air.
All in open air.
Yeah.
You've got to do this. Look, you've got to try and you've got to make the most of what you do. And we're very fortunate enough to see the amphitheater on its own. But now we've got a plan for New Year's Eve, and it looks like a very good one. Is it something that's going to get everyone very happy about?
Absolutely. Hussein al-Jasmi and Angham together. It's just a thrilling double act featuring. It's going to be featuring their most popular hits. One of my favorite songs that everybody now is hooked on for Hussein al-Jasmi is Bunt al-Arid. Ra'ak Allah is one of his top hits as well. Muhim Jiddan. For Angham, she has one of the top hits. No, everybody.
Sidi Wasalak.
Sidi Wasalak. I was just singing it in the break, literally, and Ahmed is like,
now it's
come
stuck
on,
in my head.
It's stuck in my head.
Yeah.
يا ريتك فهمني كل من قرب لبعض. Some just to mention a few.
Oh, it's really, really good performers, and it's going to be taking
be
place
packed.
December 31st. And if you'd like to purchase tickets, platinumlist.net is the website.
Platinumlist.net is the website, and indeed, a lot of people were celebrating it in a very concert atmosphere that day, and this is how it went.
Ooh,
Yes.
gets you moving.
Yeah.
I could listen to this all day.
And it really was a very festive atmosphere when we watched that film, and it really is. A shout out to the entire team that were involved, Sharjah Broadcasting Authority, Get Go Films as well, and we had detailed conversation with Ben Mole, who directed it. In fact, last night I was watching Al-Wusta, their TV, and they were playing that documentary they made on the behind-the-scenes element of how it's filmed, and really was a proud moment for all of us, and I certainly enjoyed it. And if you haven't seen the film, well, there's lots of chances you can do so because they're available on cinema screens near you. Do go over and catch the film. It really is a spectacle worth catching. Stay with us on the Morning Majlis. Another spectacle worth watching was Lionel Messi yesterday. Well, he's equaled a very, very important record, so we'll be discussing that in greater detail. Stay with us. This is the Morning Majlis.
If you liked this episode of the Morning Majlis, drop a like and subscribe.
95.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram for all our daily updates and top stories.